Hello students, the topic is switching. In this we will be discussing three types or forms of the switching, that is circuit switching, message switching and packet switching. So first of all, let us discuss that what is meant by all these types of the switching. So circuit switching is the form of the switching in which the user's information is carried only on the dedicated connections or the circuits. Message switching. In the message switching, the user's information is transmitted as a message through the shared connections. Packet switching. In the packet switching, users' information is transmitted in the form of small packets through the shared connections. Right? So this was all about the simplest definition of the circuit switching, message switching and packet switching. So the question arises here is that when the packet switching when the message switching was available, then why the packet switching was introduced at that time? Because the packet is a very small combination of the messages and packets are easy to handle. It also takes less time to be transmitted, so that is why the packet switching was introduced when the message switching was already there. So what are the drawbacks of message switching? Because we need the large buffers for the message switching. Buffers is basically the memory size or the storage required to save the messages. So in case of the message switching, we need a very large buffer to store the messages. It may take larger time to transmit as compared to the packet switching, right? So if the entire message, right, if we say that a sender is sending some information or message to the receiver or at the destination point, if the entire message is not received at that time, then we need to send the entire message again. But in case of the packet switching, the case is very simple or easy. We just need to send that packet which is not received by the receiver or dropped during the transmission. So next let's discuss that what is the difference between the message switching and packet switching. The major difference is that the user information is transmitted in less time in case of the packet switching, and in case of the message switching it takes more time to get transmitted at the destination point, right? So and the next difference is that is very major. In case of the packet switching, there are fixed size packet as the user information, right? In packet switching we are having packets of the user information, and a packet is a combination of the messages, and in the message switching we are carrying the user information in the form of the messages, the entire messages. So why are we using the shared links to transmit the user information from one node to another? Because all the nodes cannot be connected in the mesh way, no shared links are used, right? Because we cannot connect them in the mesh way. The information can be switched or interleaved on shared links very easily, right? So this was all about the switching, in which we discussed the circuit switching, message switching and packet switching.